20 years ago, if you built a website, people showed up just because it existed. A new app, people downloaded it just to see what it was. The act of building something and putting it on the internet was enough. That era is over, and I don't think it's coming back. Let me explain what I mean by the builder dream. It's this idea that if you're a developer, a creator, someone who can make things, you can turn that skill into a business. You have an idea, you build it, people find it, people pay for it. Maybe it grows into something big. Facebook started in a dorm room. Minecraft was one guy. The dream was that building skill plus a good idea equals a shot at something real. And for a while, that was roughly true. Not because every builder succeeded, but because the market wasn't full yet. There was room. If you made something decent and put it out there, it had a chance of being seen simply because there wasn't that much stuff competing for attention. Now look at where we are. There are trillions of websites. App stores are overflowing. Steam has so many games that most of them will never be seen by a single human being. YouTube gets 500 hours of video uploaded every minute, and that's before AI really kicks in. Here's what changed. AI has made building dramatically easier. You can now produce a functioning app in a weekend that would have taken months before. You can make music, generate videos, write content, build tools. The barrier to creation has basically collapsed. And that sounds amazing until you think about what it actually means. It means everyone else can do it too. When building was hard, the skill itself was scarce. Being able to code was a differentiator. Being able to ship a product was rare enough that it mattered. Now that's gone. The skill of building is no longer the bottleneck. It's like being an amazing typist. It mattered in 1985. It doesn't matter now. But here's the thing. The people who still make it work are the ones where the building skill is combined with deep domain knowledge. The developer who also deeply understands logistics or healthcare billing or construction scheduling. AI can build the software, but it can't know that this specific workflow in your industry is broken in this specific way. That knowledge plus building skill is still rare and still valuable. So maybe the dream isn't dead, it just got a prerequisite. You can't just be a builder anymore. You have to be a builder who knows something. But what if you don't have that? What if you're a generalist developer who's good at building things, but doesn't have 10 years of expertise in one specific industry? What if you're just someone who likes making stuff? What's left for you then? The first is taste, knowing what's worth building in the first place. AI can generate infinite options, but it cannot tell you which one is right. That's editorial judgment. When everyone can produce everything, the person who knows what's good and what's not becomes the filter the world actually needs. Taste is the new skill. The second is trust. When everything can be faked and generated, personal reputation becomes absurdly valuable. A recommendation from someone you trust cuts through a million search results. This is why someone like Mr. Beast can build whatever he wants and it works. It's not because he builds better products, it's because millions of people already trust him. He has distribution built into his name. If you're a random developer with zero audience, your taste doesn't even matter because nobody's looking. The third is patience. This one sounds stupid, but hear me out. When everyone can ship in a weekend, the market floods with shallow, fast, AI-generated stuff. The person who is willing to spend 6 months going genuinely deep on something starts to stand out again. Not because slow is inherently better, but because everyone else stopped being slow. Depth becomes the differentiator precisely because it's what AI is bad at and what impatient people skip. And maybe the most underrated one is the ability to say no. When building is cheap, the temptation is to build everything. Every idea feels viable because the cost is so low. But the person who can look at 10 possible projects and correctly kill 9 of them is more valuable than the person who ships all 10. Saying no is a form of taste, and it's getting rarer. So okay, taste, trust, patience, the ability to say no. Great. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Trust and attention come first. Taste only matters after someone is already looking at your work. You can have the best taste in the world and it's completely irrelevant if you have zero distribution, which means the real scarce thing underneath all of this is just audience. An audience is built slowly over years, usually by giving stuff away for free, being consistent, and getting lucky a few times. There is no shortcut. AI doesn't help with this. If anything, AI makes it harder because the noise floor just went up by an order of magnitude. And then you look at the platforms where you're supposed to build that audience, and they're all cooked. YouTube is a full-time job with no guaranteed payoff. Twitter rewards rage and hot takes, not quality. LinkedIn is cosplay. TikTok is a slot machine. Every platform is optimized for the platform's engagement metrics, not for helping you build something meaningful. So the builder who wants to turn their skill into a business faces a brutal reality. Building is easy but worthless alone. You need distribution. Distribution requires audience. Audience requires trust. Trust requires time and consistency, and probably some luck. And you're competing with millions of other people who all have the same AI tools and the same dream. I think the honest answer is that there might not be a strategy right now. Like genuinely, we might be in one of those transitional periods where the old paths are closed and the new ones haven't formed yet. The people who figure it out next are probably doing something right now that doesn't look like a strategy at all. It just looks like them being obsessively interested in something specific, and eventually the world rearranges itself around that, which is deeply unsatisfying. Just be yourself and wait is what people say when they don't have a real answer. But I also think the alternative, gaming algorithms, growth hacking, building in public as a performance, is just a different kind of dead end that burns you out for the same zero result. I think the builder dream as we knew it is dead. The version where you build a thing and the thing makes you money. But there might be a quieter version that still works. You build things because you want to. You share them without expectations. You get good at knowing what's worth making. And maybe over a long enough time, the body of work compounds into something. Not a business plan, not a growth strategy, just a track record of good judgment that eventually someone notices. That's not the dream we were sold, but it might be the only honest one left. By the way, that's why I made agamesforyou.com. It's just the games I would build anyway, for free. No business strategy, just fun.